Good morning, YouTube. It's Atticus. How we doing? Just testing this out, seeing if this is working. Can you guys see me okay? Hold on, let me get a different light now. It should work. There we go. Alright, so yeah, guys, I'm back with you with another Dark Elf play here. And today, guys, we are playing as the Dreadlord, and you can see that I've taken him on a horse. And yeah, I'm going to have him running with these Dark Riders of repeater crossbows. You guys do know he is my favorite generic lord out of the whole game, just because he has the Gilded Eye talent, which will buff armor piercing. And I love putting him with the Raven Heralds, the Pegasus Dark Riders. We are fighting Chaos, guys. We're fighting Kolic, so let's go ahead and just jump into the build. For my front line, I am just going with Dread Spears with 2 Bleak Swords. Really cheap front line, guys, but we're going to make up for that damage with 2 units of Sisters of Slaughter on each flank. So it's kind of a two-pronged idea. I mean, these guys can either go around the side for a flank attack, or they can assist if there's a wide line of the Chaos. So I'm going to have some options with them. I have 1 unit of Blackguard here in the back to deal with any monsters, deal with any cavalry, anything like that. These guys are kind of positioned where they could go anywhere they need to, fill in gaps and things like that. I also have a unit of Shades, guys, and yeah, the Shades are going to be Lord Snipe, and that's pretty much their only rule. These are the dual weapons one as well, and the reason I take them, guys, is when they run out of ammunition, I want a unit that has, some combat potential. So, I mean, if you look at them, they got 40 melee attack. It's no joke. So, yeah, keeping them for the end game and, charging them into combat when you're done. Yeah, they got anti-infantry, and they'll do pretty good. We also have a Sorceress of Dark Magic right here, guys, and for her spells, I took Word of Pain, Chill Wind, and the Blade Storm. Couldn't think of it for a second. Also, guys, we have 1 unit of Hambos here. And these guys are just going to be supporting the Sisters of the Slaughter. So the Sisters of the Slaughter will carve a path for them, and these guys will come in. So say there's like Forsaken or even some cavalry. These guys can sit there and just skirmish them away. So they're pretty much a backup for that, the idea. Also have 2 units of Dark Riders with shields here. These guys are going to be positioned to protect my lord in the case of them trying to goon. Also be looking for openings. Their main role is dealing with Chaos Warhounds, of course. And you can see, guys, in Vanguard, I also have another Dark Rider. So, and last but not least, we have a Cold One Chariot, guys. And if you watch any of my games, you know how much I love the Chariot. It's just such a great unit. Has a lot of versatility. And, yeah, so let's go look at my opponent's build, and this one's, really unique right here. He has a front line of just Chaos Warriors of Halberds, so he must have been really expecting some Cav play or some Hydras or things like that. And, as for a front line, it's not really bad. I mean, these guys do armor piercing. There we go. You can look at it. They have 38 melee defense and weapon strength of 34, so I mean, it's not bad. Against like Hargonef Executioners and things like that, they would lose. But yeah, I mean, against like my front line, they'll be able to hold for a while. Also has a unit of Chaos Knights with some silver chevrons. He has 1 Chaos Troll armored, a Exalted Hero, Kolic, and a couple Poison Warhounds. You can see that he has 2 over on this side and 1 on this side. So let's go ahead and start the match here, guys, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to send my Dreadlord up here. I'm going to see that he has these Chaos Knights, and he has these Hounds. So what I want to start shooting at is the Chaos Knights, obviously, but he's going to be able to screen me out with these guys, which is why I'm going to have these 2 Dark Riders here that are going to come and play some interference. We're going to try to get a volley off, but yeah, unfortunately, these Chaos Warhounds are going to keep me from getting much of a shot. My Dreadlord did pick off, 1 shot. He took off 5 units there. So it's pretty impressive. That kind of shows you what the Dreadlord is, capable of. Over here, the Chaos Warhounds and the Chaos Knights are right on my Dreadlord's tails. But yeah, my Dark Riders are going to be able to catch these guys into the side here. And we're just stopping them, my opponent is going to decide to get a charge into these Dark Riders. But yeah, that's fine, guys. Keep in mind, they are expendable. And if anything, it's going to buy time for my Dark Riders or repeater crossbows to start shooting into them. I mean, they are the mobile threat. You can see that we instantly are able to break the Chaos Warriors of poison, and yeah, the Dreadlord is going to get one of his magic missile shots off on the Exalted Hero. Probably should have done Kolic, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and slow it down here for a second. Just want to show you what's going on here. So you can see I have 1 unit of Dark Riders that are coming in from the back. I am going to send them in to get the rear penalty on these Chaos Knights. And yeah, guys, you can see now between the Blackguard Corsairs and the Dark Riders repeater crossbows, we should be able to take out these Chaos Knights, or at the very least, neuter them enough where they won't be effective. But my opponent is wisely going to send these trolls right through the center here. He has a little bit of an opening. The front lines are going to collide here, guys. You can see that the Sisters of Slaughter and the Halberds are all colliding. We got some Bleak Swords right here, and I'm going to cast a Chill Wind, or a Blade Storm, excuse me, right onto the back, but it's kind of veer off, guys, so it wasn't really the best casting of it. The Dread Spears right here are fighting against Halberds, and over here, guys, you can see that Kolick is going to get into the honey pot right here. Now, I don't have any anti-large, guys. I have units that could deal with the Chaos Warriors, but look at this. We have Shades of Dual Weapons, and you can see they're focus firing Kolick, and over the course of the game, they'll be able to do some damage. Opponent is going to get a really good lightning attack into the Shades there, and you can see that my Chariot was able to break those 2 units of Chaos Warriors of Poison, or excuse me, Chaos Warhounds. Over here, guys, it's not going very good for us with my whole Dark Riders. You can see the Chaos Trolls, even though I did cast Word of Pain on them to slow them down, they're still being able to break my units. But we have a lot of range overwatch, guys. We got the Black Corsairs of Handbows, and we got my Repeater Crossbows, and they're all just focus firing those guys down. You can see now, guys, Kolick is taking a lot of damage. You can see those Shades are starting to add up. My Sisters of Slaughter right here are still fighting strong, and I'm going to get another really good Blade win off, and we're just trying to break the leadership of these Halberds, because once we do that, we can just focus all our infantry into beating Kolick. The whole time here, my Dreadlord has just been shooting into Kolick. You can see I have the Guided Eye, which is giving me more missile damage, and guys, all across the front line here, Sisters of Slaughter are just beating the Halberds. I mean, that goes to show you guys, Chaos Warriors will just get their butts beat by Sisters of Slaughter. Over here, you guys, you can see that the Bleak Swords aren't doing too bad either. I mean, it's kind of surprising. They are losing the Chaos Warriors one-on-one, but look how much damage they were able to do. Same with the Spears. Over here, you can see Kolick has finally broken. I did have the Black Guard right on his tails, and I'm going to get a Magic Missile, guys, but unfortunately, he will be able to come back. Some of my Sisters of Slaughter are starting to run, and I am going to try to, chase after him to keep him from coming. And you see that the Shades are right on his tails too. And yeah, now we just have this center little pocket right here, guys. My opponent was able to break the line of my Bleak Swords, and he is chasing with these Chaos Warriors, and he has some Trolls coming. So I mean, he does have a few things that could be, could do some damage. I'm going to get a good Chill Wind, just trying to slow these guys' their speed. But yeah, my Sorceress kind of gets trapped right here, guys, and I'm trying to pull her back. I do have a unit of Dark Riders right here, and you can see that I'm going to send my Sisters of Slaughter to try to assist these guys. But yeah, we're over to snipe Kolick again, and we still have a really sizable force, guys. We have a lot of killing power here. A whole unit of Blackguard. We got Sisters of Slaughter, and we got Shades of Dual Weapons who could beat the Chaos Warriors of Halberds, if they were damaged. You can see I am able to get my Sorceress away, but yeah, now my Dreadlord he's kind of in some risky territory here, guys. We got the Chaos Warriors of Halberds coming. He still has an Exalted Hero, so I mean the battles could possibly still go his way if he's able to get a lucky pick of my Lord. You can see the Exalted Hero, guys, is fighting. He's fighting pretty good. He's on foot, so he's not getting any anti-large attacks. But yeah, guys, now my Shades with our dual weapons are going to be able to start shooting into these Trolls. And once we break them, it should be just mop-up duty. And you can see, guys, balance of power is really strong in my favor. His leadership is starting to rout. And yeah, that's going to be a win for the Druchii. So let's go ahead and look at the in-screen breakdown and talk about some of the keys for my success. And yeah, guys, I would say some of the keys for the success for me was the Sisters of Slaughter. They're always a really good pick. But the way that these units were utilized, if you look right here, guys, what do you see? You see a lot of variety. We have all kinds of different units, but when they're worked in unison, when they're worked in combination, they can create some really good synergies. Sisters of Slaughter that are being protected by Black Corsairs of Handbows, Bleak Swords that have Shades Overwatch, Dark Riders who are holding up charges for the Dark Riders of Repeater Crossbows, and then the Lore of Dark, guys. Lore of Darkness is really good. You're going to have those Chill Winds, the Blade Winds, the Words of Pain. So I think what I wanted to show on this map is just some what's the word I'm looking for? Variety. A very variety heavy army, and that's really what kind of was able for if you look at him, it's a lot more uniform. This kind of gave me a lot more tactical flexibility than what my opponent had. As for my opponent, good game. I mean, he took a gamble with these Halberds, but it just really didn't pay off. So, alright guys, it's Atticus. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll see you next time. Alright, bye-bye.